pulled a Mini-Kitty.
Well, I rebuild Corfy.
I start by riding a Mini-Krog. Then I add a Mini-Gruzio masks to my hand. Your turn. Do you honestly believe you can win? Did you forget how strong I am?
You're incredible, Halona. But I'm not the pushover you think I am. I ride Gracia and use its skill to draw one card. I call Atlantis and strike with Gracia.
No guard.
Now with Atlantis.
I guard.
Back to you.
One turn in and the gloves are already off. Urara calls a rear guard, goes on the offensive, and just lets her opponent have it. Great job! Atta girl!
You have changed.
Tells you, I have my own style again.
I hate it.
What?
My turn. I discard from my hand and ride a Mini-Owls, which allows me to put the front trigger from my deck in the soul and draw. A Mini-Owls attack!
I guard!
That's all for now. I could forgive you if you had stayed true to our teachings. But you left us to fight like this? What a disgrace.
I was ready for you to say that. It hurts to hear, but I still want to be friends. My turn. I ride Brilliant Tune Retina. It lets me call Gracia. Then I call Upbeat Dragon and Flutter Dragon. Upbeat Dragon, attack!
I guard.
Rectina!
No guard.
Flutter Dragon!
No guard.
It's your turn.
You're calling left and right. Are you thinking straight?
Yes, of course I am. Just because I'm doing things my way doesn't mean I'm not in it to win it.
If you say so.
I get it.
Hmm?
Things can seem black or white. That night, I had to choose between you and my teammates. But that didn't mean that I don't like you anymore, Helona. Just that I love Blackout. That I love listening to my cards as I battle.
I understand. You didn't have a use for me anymore.
No, let me finish. What I'm saying is, I wanna be friends.
Fine, if you really mean that, leave Team Blackout already.
Huh? You're so extreme.
That's the bare minimum a true friend would do. If you won't come back, then you're just lying to me.
You're making zero sense.
You'll pay for your phoniness. My turn. I ride a Mini-Gruzio. I check the top 5 cards in my deck, and I add a Mini-Gruzio masks to my hand. I thought we had something in common, the ability to connect with our cards, but you faked it. Why else would you choose weakness when you could have had power? A Mini-Gruzio's skill! I bind a front trigger in the drop. Using the Mask of Hydrogrum in the drop, I ride Evil Eye Dragon Emperor, a Mini-Gruzio Masks. Next up, I call Lindokia. I check the top 5 cards in my deck and call Gungnaram. Then bind a heal trigger in the drop. I draw thanks to Gungnaram's skill. I call Misery Wing Dragon, which also lets me draw. I call Gungnaram and Demon Charitor. Next up, I place a Dragon Tree marker, a Mini-Gruzio Mask skill. I find a critical trigger in the drop. Throughout this entire turn, the power increase from your front, heal, and critical triggers will be nullified, and you'll lose 5,000 shields.
Halona shows no mercy! With all that binding, she's got Urara in a chokehold for the ages!
Misery Wing strikes!
No guard. Damage check. I can hear it, but it's fading. Front trigger. got a trigger, but it was useless.
It's nice you have so many friends, but they can't help if they're weak. Amidagruzio masks, attacks!
I guard!
First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. And now for Amidagruzio mask skill. I put 2 rear guards in the soul and stand. -1 drive. Amidagruzio mask strikes again!
I guard and intercept!
Drive check. Critical trigger. Lindolkia gains 10,000 power and an extra critical. Lindolkia, attack!
No guard!
And that'll be all.
This mask deck is mind-boggling! And we may be just scratching the surface of its power!
I'm going to put an end to this, Urara. The only friend I need is Guy.
That's right. There's not a single other AI like me. By that measure, I'm the loneliest being in existence.
Guy and I, we're 2 of a kind.
Okay, you win.
Hang on, your deck. How come making friends is so hard?
People just don't appreciate how special you are.
Really?
Yeah. It's the price of being gifted. I mean, look at Sophie. She's always alone.
But she's still so cool.
Exactly. And she didn't get there by lowering her standards.
So then what should I do?
It's simple. Get stronger.
Huh?
A little power makes people jealous, but a lot makes them look up to you. Keep up your training, and pretty soon, they will be your followers.
You think so? Thanks! Everything was going great. Until...
Wait for me!
If you're going to abandon me, don't be so nice to me. And don't pretend to be my friend. Well, stronger than you thought, huh?
Course not! I came prepped for this!
Another one of your lies. I bet you've never told the truth in your life.
What? You are the most stubborn person I've ever met! Is there anything that'll get through that thick skull of yours?
Ah! How dare you lecture me, you mushroom head!
Why are you so mean? Being taller than people doesn't give you the right to talk down to them.
This is going well.
Until you started lying to my face.
Thank you so much! Next time, I'll put all of my feelings into the fight.
Good, but don't forget to use your words, too.
Oh, I won't.
I really hope you're able to make up. You clearly care about her.
Yeah, she's my friend.
You may be older than me, but I'm twice as mature as you. At least I know how to commit to a team, unlike you.
Hey! Can you just listen for once? I've had a lot of time to reflect on how things went down. I worked on my deck and thought hard about what I wanted to say. Tonight, I feel ready. Ready to tell you that I want us to be friends. I want to make up!
Huh? Do you mean it?
Course I do! I think you're so amazing! Cross my heart, it's the truth! I'll show you! My turn! I ride Grand Marcho Full Bloom, Leonor! Then I'll call Pyrite from the draw! Leonor skill! I draw a card! Call Festoso Dragon and use its skill to call Resonance Dragon! Leonor strikes! I boost it with my back row! And it gains 1 drive!
I guard!
Over trigger? Fine, first check. No trigger. Second check. No trigger. check! Critical trigger! Vistoso gains 10,000 and 1 critical! It strikes!
No guard!
Resonance attack!
I guard!
Activating skill! Vistoso stands, and then attacks!
I guard and intercept!
I activate Atlantis' skill! I retire it, draw, and countercharge!
Helona is backed into a corner and has racked up 5 damage. Urara's aggressive approach is really paying off!
Even if we don't make up, you still have plenty of friends. My turn. I persona ride Omnigruzio Masks! I'm settling this once and for all. I call Vindulkia. It lets me call Demon Sherider and bind the trigger in the drop. I call Gugnaram and use its skill to draw. Now for a Omnigruzio Mask skill. I bind the over trigger in the drop. I've nullified the power increase of all your triggers and dropped your shield by 5,000. I strike with Vindulkia.
No guard!
Then with the Omnigruzio Masks.
I don't guard!
First check, draw trigger. I draw and Omnigruzio Masks gains 10,000. Second check, no trigger.
Damage check. That sound again. Draw trigger.
Even if that's a trigger, it's not gonna help.
You're wrong!
Huh?
There's still a chance! I draw! Just what I need!
Omnigruzio Masks stands again! -1 drive. It takes aim one more time and strikes!
I guard and intercept!
Drive check then! Front trigger! Plus 10,000 to my front row. Misery Wing attacks!
Time to perfect guard!
Back to you.
Halona,
Huh?
you know, I used to think I had to be perfect at everything. If I wasn't, I couldn't keep on smiling. Then I found a place I could be myself. Team Blackout makes me feel free. So does spending time with you. We have so much fun together. Don't you agree?
Urara, I'm a uniformer. I can't be friends with you.
That's no reason.
Huh?
I'm so glad I joined you. 'Cause in a way, I'm pretty greedy. You see, I'm on Blackout. And turning out you. And the uniformers. I can belong to all those teams. And so can you, Helona. What do you say, teammate? Wanna have some fun? Ready or not, here I come! I draw! I bundle the sounds into one! May they echo in harmony! March floor, Leonon Vivace! Unison dress!
Unison dress?
You see this? It's the new me! It lets me draw! I call Atlantis and Diantha, which allows me to call Resonance Dragon from the drop. Atlantis boosts and Resonance attacks!
I guard!
I boost with Purity and strike with Diantha!
I guard!
Colors and sounds weaving in and out of each other. They mix and meld and merge into one. That's Unison Dress! Leonon Vivace strikes and its skill activates! I extend my rear guard and boost with all five! Go!
You can try to beat me! What you want? Perfect card!
First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. I'm not done! And neither is Unison Dress. When the battle ends, Leonon Vivace, Resonance, and Diantha stand. They each gain 5,000 and lose a drive.
The three of them? Including your Vanguard? You're kidding!
Don't mess with Unison Dress! Again, Leonon Vivace! Attack!
I guard!
Drive check! Critical trigger! Plus 10,000 power and 1 critical to Diantha! Strike, Diantha!
I guard and intercept!
Take aim at the Vanguard, Resonance. Strike!
No guard.